Well, hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we will be building the popular brand section with nice one, and we will be later also implementing the car model and the explore view model so we can call the cars. So, if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe and let's start coding. Okay, first thing you will go to our explore view, we will create a new view. Okay, we will call it SwiftUI view, popular brands view. Okay, to our explore view we will create vstack and inside it we will first start with a spacer with frame and height of 60, and then we are going to call our popular brands view. Okay, then in our popular brands view we will create vstack, and inside this vstack we are going to give another vstack. Just to be clear, this vstack is just so we can give it a background color of red, because like you can see here, this rounded rectangle and the font style, the color is white, so we need to change the background color so we can see our changes. Then we will delete this tag. Okay, so I'll give it dot background and it will be dot red. Okay, inside our vstack we will have knee stack, and our edge stack will have a text that will be popular brands with a font of dot headline and font way of semi-bold. Then we will have a spacer, and we finish with a text that is not a text, sorry, a button, and with it, and in the label we will have text that will be see all with a font of dot footnote and font weight of semi-bold. Okay, and in our a stack we will give it a foreground style of dot white. Okay, very nice. Okay, to our vstack we will add a spacer. Just for now, when we will be going, then we will delete it with a vstack and this background color. It's just so we can see our changes. Okay, after that we will have a rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 10. We will fill it with white. Okay, and we will give it a frame of width and height of 150 with a height of 200. Okay, and now we will go and have at state object private var view model of type explore view model, and we will code it in our initializer self model. Okay. State object with view model. Okay, we will also need to initialize it here. We'll say explore view model. Okay, very nice. On our vStack we will give it a padding of horizontal. Okay, our vStack. Okay, we got an error because we need to pass the view model here. We'll give it the view model. Okay. Okay, now very nice. Okay, now it will be inside the scroll view with dot horizontal and like always we need to give it a scroll indicator of dot hidden. Inside the scroll view we'll have knee stack. Side of it we will have our rounded rectangle, and we will also need to now make for each. We will go to our view model dot brands. We will have a brand in, and now we will give him the rounded rectangle. And if you remember, we have 4 brands, so we should have 4 rounded rectangle. Very nice. Okay, our rounded rectangle, we will give it now an overlay. It will be a vStack with an image, and our image will be a brand dot image name. We will make it resizable. We will give it scale to fill, and we will give it a frame and height with width and height of 50 to 50. Okay, very nice. Okay, now in our vStack also we need to make a text brand with dot brand name. Very nice. And now we finish with text, let's say +5, because we don't have it yet in our model. +5, we will give it a font of footnote and foreground style of dot blue. Okay, very nice. Okay, now we can get rid of this vStack, we don't need it anymore, and the background and spacer. And hopefully if we go to our Explorer view, we find that everything is okay. I believe it's very nice. If we go, for example, to our main tab bar view now, I think it's starting to look really nice. Okay, the next step now is to go to our model, to create a new model. We will call it car. It will be a Swift file and it will be called car. We will have a struct car. It will be identifiable, hashable, and codable. And here we will have let id of type string. We will have let car name of type string, var rating of type double. And of course the reason why id, for example, or car name are related, because it will never change. For example, rating, it can change, that's why we make it a var. Okay, we'll have also let brand of type string. Okay, var price print a, it will be an integer. Var description, it will be a string. Var main image name, it will also be a string. We will have var image names, it will be an array of string. And if you are wondering why we have a main image name and an array of image name, the reason is that this one is the main image name and those one are the array of image name. We could be doing it in other ways, but for our tutorial I think it's best to do it this way. Anyway, we will have also var insurance, that will be of type string. We will have var max distance, which will be a float, and that is optional. And if you are wondering why the float is optional, the reason behind that is because it can be set to nil. And for example, in this case, if it's nil, you will see unlimited. You will understand it later, hopefully, but it's simple, very simple. The only difference, it's optional. It means you can allow it to be nil. If it's not optional, it cannot be nil. Anyway, we will have var number of seats. It will be an integer. Okay, var number of doors. It will be also an integer. We will have var guess type, it will be an integer. Var host name, will be a string, and sorry, guest type also will be a string. Just doesn't make sense, to be honest. Okay, host name, we will have var host image name, it will also be a string. Var host join date, it will be a string, to simplify things, but of course we can do it with a date also anyway. And we will have var is favorite, to be a boolean. Of course you don't need to type all this. You can, if you want, go to the project repository on my GitHub and just copy and paste this model. But anyway, if you want to type it yourself, it's better, I think. But anyway, okay, we will go to the view model. We will have explore view model. It will be publish it, var cars, it will be an array of car. Okay, and we will initialize, and you see you got two choices. The reason behind that is, in case you don't want to, we got the max distance. In one you got max distance, in the other you don't. If you don't set max distance, it will be nil. We won't set it. Okay, let's repeat it one more time. Okay, we will give it uuid dot uuid UID string. The car name is Mercedes, rating of 4.9, brand Mercedes, price per day it will be $40. Best car, let's say best car to enjoy your ride. Of course you can write whatever you want. For the main image name, I'm not sure, I will check it in the assets. I think it is, yes, this one, it's Mercedes. Okay, for the image names it will be this one. Mercedes C0, and it will be C1, and I think it's C2 and also C3, I think. Insurance, let's say travelers insurance. Number of seats, let's say 5. Number of doors 4. Gas type, now let's say premium or whatever. And host name, let's say Dwight Automotive. Okay, host image name, I think, I'm not sure, let me check. It's this one, Dwight. It's Dwight Schrute from The Office, if you watch The Office. Has join date, okay, let's write, I don't know, 22 November 2019, for example. And his favorite, let's set it here to false. Okay, we will do another one, UID string, car name of BMW, rating, let's give it a 4.8, brand BMW. Okay, the car name, I think not Mercedes but Mercedes-Benz C-Class, for example, and here BMW X1. Price per day, let's say, now $38. Description, really amazing car for your trip. You can write whatever you want. For the main image name, I need to check the assets. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I don't believe it's this one. Yes, this one, BMW X1. And for the image name, it will be, we will take this one, BMW X11. Also 2 and 1 free. Insurance, let's give it the same, don't know, travelers insurance, you can write whatever you want. So number of seats, let's give it also 5, and number of doors 4. Gas type, let's write gasoline or whatever. You can, like I said, write whatever you want. Host name, Dwight Automotive, and host image name, I will take the same. Dwight, okay. Has join date, this one. And in its favorite, I'll give it true. So you can check the case where it's a favorite or not. Okay, anyway, I hope you liked this video. In the next one we will be implementing the top car and hopefully also the favorite, because as you can see they are using the same components. So like, subscribe, and like always, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.